I've got an idea. I'll be don't be small like them.
Hiya.
Morning. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Nice to be back.
Does it feel right already?
Yes, definitely. I mean, my drive in before I signed, I sort of had a buzz about it. So yeah, it's just it was nice to get everything sorted out, and just want to get going now, really.
Is it second time? People always say, "Oh, I should never come back," but you've always said you've got unfinished business.
Yeah, oh definitely. I mean, I was only here really as a kid, to be honest. First team wise, wasn't a long career first team wise, so I've got a lot to prove. I think I'd like to come back now and enjoy a good first team career. Youth team reserve was great, and obviously I pitted off a bit and had to leave. And 11 years later, I'm back. So just happy to be here, and just want to get going.
How are you different at 11 years old? Football.
Obviously a bit older, a bit more mature, maybe only a little bit. But I've learnt a lot throughout my career since I've been away. I've had ups and downs, and I've been given another opportunity, which doesn't come along a lot, and I just want to take it with both hands and enjoy my career now. Yeah, it's where I wanted to be, but it wasn't just about because it was Norwich. I mean, I had to come and speak to the manager and see his plans and what he wanted to do. So, yeah, Norwich was a big pull, but if I didn't feel comfortable when I come and talk, then I wouldn't have signed. So it's not just about I want to come back here because it's Norwich. Everything else is geared to what I want to achieve, which is, playing good football, winning games and hopefully achieving promotion.
I knew he'd played here, I knew he was a goal scorer, and I didn't think we had enough of him at the time. I knew he was in contract, but he knew there was always some interest there because he knows I've always liked him as a player. I didn't think the balance of the team was right, and even in the summertime when I knew Dave was a possibility was on the move, we'd made contact and made sure that he knew that if that was acceptable, we'd love to have him at the club. Come the weekend, obviously that changed. Because on Wednesday evening when we get the call about Ernie, right away we had to do it. It wasn't about waiting about. And we made contact with Colchester, asked him if he could get permission to speak to Jamie. And thankfully he decided to speak to us. But he knew because he knows the club and he knows how much I've always liked him as a player, as a finisher. And he's shown his age now. I played against him, when he played with Bristol Rovers, so. I knew him then, and he was always one of these guys you were always aware of, no matter what, how. I go back to Alan McCoy when I was up in Glasgow, somebody that you knew thinking, well, he's not doing anything in the game, but there's a possibility he's going to put the ball in the back of the net. And he was one that I was definitely interested in, even if Ernie was still here, because of the fact, but the problem was, that him and Ernie together, when I played the two of them up front, probably not, and that's why I was looking at other boys as well, because I thought they could have played with Ernie, but obviously getting the contact him late on Wednesday about Ernie's situation, I thought something was going to happen, so we had to make sure we got in contact with him because we knew other clubs were very much interested. We spoke to him and he was very much aware of the way I thought about him because I'd spoke to people about him before to let them know to keep us aware of what's happening at any time, and thankfully he chose to come to us, and as I say, we create the chances, he'll put the ball in the net if he's selected to play.
I mean, there's pressure regardless. I've obviously done very well last year, so people are going to expect me to do pretty much the same. So it's a pressure, but it's a nice pressure. I put pressure on myself every week to do well. So I'm not going to come here and worry about that. I'm going to come here and enjoy my football and, like I say, try and get in the team and stay in it and hopefully do well.
Fitness-wise, do you feel as fit as you have done?
Yeah, definitely. I'd say last year was the fittest I've been. I've really got my head down in pre-season and worked really hard and it paid off. And people that I've played with and played against have all said the same, that last year they saw a different person, and I intend to carry that on, to be honest. I feel that there's still a good few years in me left, even my best years hopefully. Last year was my best and I hope to improve on it.
I said to you before, David, that I'm all interested in talking with Jamie this morning because I think it's important. I've happened so many times with other clubs, and I've seen it through the years, that people talk about players and speculation, nothing happens, and there's a big disappointment. For me, is the most important thing is I've got Jamie through the door. That's one down. As I said to you, I felt we needed a few changes to help the group of players we have. There's no doubt of that. Jamie's a part of that. You know, the process is ongoing, as we say, looking to bring in quality. There's no doubt we've got quality here. We've got the top goal scorer in the Championship, which everybody seems to forget. You know, and that's a fantastic record they had. And as I say, we're absolutely delighted to have him. Hopefully we can bring quality in as well, all round the team. I've always said that. I knew we were short from when I walked in the door last October. I will have to make changes, and I'm still doing that. And as I said, it's been glad to see people saying it's good to come back for the summer break. I'd like to know when the summer break happens. You know what I mean? Because there's been a lot of work being done with the board and whatever. And I think that we're missing out on a big point here. You know, if you think about when we spoke about different players and the offers we put in for other players, that was all done prior to knowing that Ernie was going. I think that's the big thing that we've got to make sure that the board were on the forefront, want to bring in players of quality, put money towards it. And as you say, we never knew about Ernie's money coming in, and it shows you that what they were trying to do, they were trying to make the team better than last year. I know that's what I'm striving to do, and we're delighted. As I say, that's why it gave us the possibility to not even think twice about going and asking for Jamie as soon as it was aware that Ernie was going away. But we'd already asked for other players. It was prior to that, which everybody knows about. We've spoke to other players. But as I say, you don't get many Jamie Curetons. Probably Robert Earnshaw and him are probably similar in the respect to you get chances, they'll score goals. You know, that's the biggest thing about them. And as I say, we're delighted to get that. And if we can add more to the squad, quality of the squad, hopefully it's going to give us a much better, more competitive season than obviously last season. The big thing we want, the big prize, is to get to the Premier League. We want to do that next year, nothing else. And to do that, we've got to have good players, and you've got to have goal scorers. And we've signed one today, and as I say, we're absolutely delighted with that.
Yeah, hell of a lot. I mean, you know, when I was coming down, you know, I was thinking about the squad, and it's a very, very talented squad of players, and someone like Darren, obviously for me, is a delight. You know, he beats people with ease, and hopefully he's going to present a lot of chances for me to take. So, you know, that's another big thing when I looked around when I was coming up. You know, the people that are here. You know, there's an opportunity with the right attitude and with us to do the right things on the pitch. Then we've got an opportunity to do good things. So that was another big reason for coming in. You know, I want to play with good players that can help me, and he's definitely one of them. Yeah, definitely. Like I said before, it wasn't just about coming back. You know, it had to be the right club that was moving forward. You know, I've had a very good year, and I want to improve on it. And I had to come somewhere where I thought that I could do that. And I think Norwich is the right club for me now that can take it forward. And like I say, we have to get that right on the pitch. Obviously, the gaffer's looking to bring more people in, and I think once we get going and you know we can all gel together, then we've got a chance.
Okay, shall we have some more words?
Many thanks.
Sorry.